Okie doke. So we are back here to do another brand review, the last one that I can see here. And this is a suggestion from Merla, a Canadian brand, and let's check it out. Alrighty, so we have essential oils. Looks like they have blends, so we will be checking out some of their blends after looking at the singles. Okay, so let's zoom right in here so we can see really nicely. Let's take a look at their eucalyptus and see what kind of safety information they are providing here for you. Let's see. We'll go over the how to use as well to see how accurate that is as well. La, 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 la. Okay, so lots of information. So this is what I am looking for here. I am looking for what sort of safety information they are providing for you. And it appears to be a generic kind of thing that you are going to see probably on all of these profiles, but we will find that out in a few minutes now, won't we, as we look through other ones. So keep out of reach of children. Avoid contact with eyes, mucous membranes. If contact occurs, rinse thoroughly with vegetable oil water. Do not ingest. Epilepsy, asthma. So that is true. So epilepsy, asthma, those would be concerns specifically for eucalyptus. Feeling nauseated, dizzy, headache, allergic reaction, discontinue. So this could be true for any essential oil. What I like to see here for eucalyptus is them recommend this is for only ages 10 and above, and I'm not seeing that. Yes, we have keep out of reach of children, but I think, I don't know how you feel, but when I see that, that is your generic kind of cover your butt statement, and you may not realize that that's in fact accurate for this particular essential oil. So they do have some uses. I'm just curious. Whoa. Okay, so the steam inhalation recommendation I do not recommend as safe. 6 to 24 drops into a bowl of steaming water is way too much. To be safe, you only need 1 or 2 drops. It's very intense, especially you have the towel over your head, you're breathing in the steam. 1 or 2 drops is plenty. 6 to 24 drops, oh my gosh, would be extremely intense, extremely. And they're also suggesting to do that 3 times a day. Yeah, that is not what I would recommend at all. Steam inhalation is 1 or 2 drops. Interesting. For body massage, apply once daily. Doesn't say how much to apply, doesn't say where to apply. For local application, apply up to 3 times per day. Again, doesn't say how much. Oh, see, I'm reading these from bottom to top, so hang on. Topical application, they are suggesting 4 to 20 drops of essential oil with 10 ml of carrier. So that would be a 2 to 10% dilution. 2 to 10% dilution. So that is not very specific now, is it? I believe I did review Simply Earth Violet. You can find that all on my YouTube channel, Using Essential Oils Safely. Let's see. Yeah, there's nothing for ages. Hey, Diana! So I believe this is the last non-US brand that I am going to review for you guys. It's the last one that you guys have given me a link for. Then I can go ahead and do the US ones. Alrighty, so I am not seeing any safety information for peppermint. So this should be listed as safe for ages 6 and above. It should let you know that this may affect the milk supply of breastfeeding women. And do not use if you have GERD. Yeah, 2 to 10% is pretty spread out. It's not very specific at all. Let's check out the lemon. So what I like to see for lemon, what I'm looking for is for them to let you know that this is phototoxic, especially since it is expressed / cold pressed. So this is phototoxic. And most places are aware of that. Most companies do understand this to be phototoxic. So yes, avoid exposure of applied areas to the sun. So specifically, you can use this topically even when exposed to the sun, as long as you are not using more than a 2% dilution. So that little detail I would have liked to see added here. It's totally safe for use during pregnancy and breastfeeding. It's lemon essential oil. All of these other generic suggestions or recommendations are accurate. You definitely don't want it in your eyes. You want to make sure you're careful not to ingest, and all of that information too. So let's look at some of their uses. Let me start reading from the top to make sure that I don't miss anything. Okay, so let's see if they're diluting this properly. So 10 to 20 drops per 30 ml or 1 ounce. So 10 to 20 drops for 1 ounce. So that actually does end up going over the topical max. So for a 1 ounce product, 2% dilution would be 12 drops, and they are suggesting up to 20 drops. So if you are concerned about a phototoxic reaction, I would stick to no more than 12 drops per ounce. Yeah, 5 to 8 drops in a diffuser is good. That's good. I usually suggest 5 to 10 drops depending on the situation. Interesting how they're suggesting that you use this essential oil. Very interesting indeed. Nothing about germs or inhale for energy or anything. Okay. All right, so let's see. Ooh, phenol. So phenol is one of the few essential oils that I recommend avoiding completely. Too many safety issues. It's potentially carcinogenic. Okay, so there's not even the generic paragraph of keep away from children, ask your doctor if you're pregnant type of stuff. So there's nothing here at all, and this is one of the ones that has so many safety issues. Primarily, I mean, it's potentially carcinogenic, so it's extremely risky to use. And they don't even have the keep away from children part here, so that is not very safe to me. Lime essential oil is also phototoxic, has a very low topical max. Let's see if they have here. Okay, so they do say avoid if exposed to the sun, so that is good. Let's see if they have their, no. So this looks like the same information as for lemon, and this is way over the topical max. Lime needs a 0.8%, sorry, 0.7% topical max. And so that is way over. That is way over. So that would not be safe. And let's see what else they have. Okay, one thing that I'm not in love with when I see cinnamon is that I'm seeing cinnamon. And I'm not seeing cinnamon bark or cinnamon leaf, because there is a difference. So let's see if they have it in the paragraph. Okay, plant part used is indeed bark. So this would not be safe for pregnancy. Cinnamon bark is not safe for use during pregnancy. Okay, again, they have way too many drops for cinnamon bark. Cinnamon bark has a 0.01% dilution. So you would need a ton more product for this to be safe to use on your skin. So it looks like that they are using the same numbers for all of the essential oils, and it appears as if they don't recognize that some essential oils have very specific topical maxes, and this is going over that topical max. So I do not recommend following their specific guidelines. All of this looks the same. 6 to 24 drops of undiluted essential oil to a bowl of steaming water is ridiculous, especially for cinnamon bark. It's possible your eyeballs could dissolve. Cinnamon bark is very, very irritating, and sensitizing and super, super strong. So I would never recommend it in a steam inhalation anyways, and you want to stick to 1 or 2 drops, not 6 to 24. That is really, 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 really high. So let's see what sort of safety indications. So yeah, this is not phototoxic, number 1. It is true that you should avoid if you are pregnant. So that part is true, but it's also anticoagulant. So there are safety situations that they don't have listed here. So, okay, let's see what else they have here. I'm surprised they didn't suggest to use a drop of lemon on the palate. Yes, I am surprised as well. I am also surprised. So let's see rosemary. I am hoping to find this is listed as an ages 10 plus. However, I have not seen any ages for anything so far. Yeah, so same information 4 to 20. Actually, now this is only 4 to 20. The other ones were 10. Or, yeah, the other ones were 10 to 20 or something. So this is a little bit tweaked, but it's still way too much for most. Well, it depends what the issues are, but yeah, okay. Not phototoxic, and they have it listed as phototoxic, so that's not accurate. It is safe for use during pregnancy, so that is not accurate either, and this is one you want to avoid under age 10. All right, let's see what else we have here. Marjoram sweet. So would this marjoram be the Spanish marjoram? So this one is not safe for use during pregnancy. Where's the botanical name? Oregano marjoram. Okay, let me just look this up really quickly. Let me just make sure. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, ooh, okay, so this supposedly is sweet marjoram. Not necessarily, this could be wild marjoram. Yeah, so I'm seeing on the bottle it says Oregano marjorana, and there are a couple of different ones. We have sweet marjoram, which is safe for all ages, pregnancy, breastfeeding, does not have a topical max. Then we have Oregano marjorana, which is a wild marjoram. So same name, different safety issues. This one is anticoagulant, has drug interactions, low topical maxes. So we don't know what one this is because there is no chemotype listed either. So we don't know yet. It looks like this paragraph has adjusted a bit from previous paragraphs. And it's true. Do not ingest. If you swallow, do not induce vomiting. Seek medical advice. All of this stuff is not untrue. But unfortunately, it's not specific enough to the profile, I don't believe, for most people to actually take it seriously. Because you kind of block it off. When you are seeing the same, do not use around children, ask your doctor if you're pregnant. I mean, we see that on vitamins. We see that on multivitamins. So we kind of like, we kind of tune it out. Now, ylang-ylang does have a very, very low topical max, which I'm not seeing here. So this is something you want to, it's really best for inhalation purposes anyways, for the purposes that you would use this for, calm, stress, anxiety. But this does happen to have a very low topical max as well, which I'm not seeing that they're listing here at all. So, As far as the safety information, let's take a look at their blends. So they have synergy blends and then they have aroma blends. So I'm not really sure exactly what the difference is between the two, but let's take a peek at their Breathe Easy. Let's take a look at their Breathe blend. Okay, so this has rosemary, it has eucalyptus. What else does it have? Is that all it has? Eucalyptus, rosemary, eucalyptus. Okay, so it looks like this only has eucalyptus and rosemary, which is fine. This is definitely effective for congestion issues, but this would be safe for ages 10 plus. I am not seeing any safety information listed here at all. Bug off. Let's see what's in this blend. Citronella, lavender. Okay, so citronella and lavender. Lavender's really not one that I would use in a bug off blend specifically. Citronella, yes, is known for being great for repelling bugs, but I don't know that I would use lavender because it smells too much like flowers, which could have, unfortunately, the opposite effect. Let's take a look at energy, see how they formulated this. So I have to like turn my head. So this is orange and lemon. So they are keeping it very simple. They are using just 2 essential oils. Oh my gosh. $101? Are you kidding me? $101? Now I realize that's a 10, that's about 3 ounces, but that's ridiculous for orange and lemon? Orange and lemon? That should not be $101. Let me tell you something. I purchased my lemon in a 4-ounce bottle on Amazon for like $10 or $12. That is way overpriced. I don't know if this is dipped in gold. Like, I don't understand that at all. That is way too expensive. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Let's look at the focus blend and see what's in here. Rosemary, grapefruit. Well, that's not what rosemary isn't too bad. Rosemary and grapefruit. Yeah, okay. That potentially could work. Yes, that could be okay. But this is something that is for ages 10 and above, which I don't see mentioned here. It actually says rosemary and grapefruit, but then it talks about peppermint and rosemary. So I'm not sure why that is. Okay. And this is an interesting how to use. This blend can be used to create your own custom bath and body products by adding 6 to 8 drops per ounce. Add directly to bath water. No, I would not add essential oils directly to bath water. I would add them to a carrier and also some Epsom salts, then add to the bath. So this is probably the same how to use paragraph they're using on all of their blends, but this is a focus blend. You don't really need that in your bathtub. And in fact, rosemary is quite strong to put in your bathtub, so that is something that I would not really recommend following. Okay, we have an immune boost. Yeah, not even Melissa in there. Yeah, lemon eucalyptus / Melissa / lemongrass. Those are really good for repelling bugs. So we have an immune boost. No information at all. It looks like we have tea tree and thyme. Thyme, it's going to depend on what thyme that they are using. There are different kinds, there are different species, there are different chemotypes, so that is going to depend. And FYI, essential oils don't boost the immune system. Herbs can boost the immune system. Essential oils kill germs, so they can keep germs away, they can kill germs, and that, in effect, we feel like it helps our immunity, but that's not technically what's going on. Just so you know. They definitely have a lot of blends here. Let's see. Let's look at the sleep blend. That is really expensive. Oh my gosh. Chamomile and ylang-ylang. Well, that's calming. It's not sedative though. That's not sedative. I'm just noticing some of the prices now, and that is ridiculous. Let's take a look at their stress relief. So we have neroli and bergamot. So those are both calming. Those are both calming essential oils. A few drops to your diffuser. So yeah, that's true. So inhaling these essential oils are going to be effective. Yeah. Okay. So if you have any questions for me about any of the blends that maybe I didn't click on, if you are wondering if those look to be safe and effective, if you are wanting clarity on any of their single essential oil profiles, if you are curious to know if the safety information that they are provided is accurate, then you can leave me a comment below and let me know. I am taking all of my information from my brain and from the safety files for the essential oils that I am not as familiar with, some of them, and I want to make sure that I have correct information for you. Some of the information I have memorized, some of the information I don't. There's 240 plus essential oils in that book, and you can find that at ueoslibrary.com. So this concludes, at least for now, this is the last non-US brand that you guys have requested for me to review. So super exciting. So I know I have some information, you probably also know, but I have some information on US brands over at using eossafely.com/brands. I've had that link for you guys available for several years now. But as I am combing through these different websites live, I've had requests from you guys for me to review live for you the different US brands as well, and not just simply have my link in there or have my opinion of the different brands, but to actually go live like I'm doing these as well. So that is something that I will be doing. So look for a new post in the Using Essential Oils Safely group with a list of US brands that you want me to review, and I will go live and I will review them for you just like I'm doing all these non-US brands. So I hope you have enjoyed this series. I'm going to go, for those of you that are here live, I will be uploading this now to YouTube, and I will talk to you guys later. See ya!